Hey there everybody, welcome back to the 4-String Strum of the channel. It's all about ukuleles. This week we're going to work a little bit of the old double strum. We haven't focused on that one for a while. I'm going to be using my banjo ukulele here today, but you of course can use whatever kind of ukulele you've got handy. Alright, let's dive in. Alright, so when we think about double strumming is an awesome type of a strum to get a little bit of accent, little bit of extra oomph into the sound, okay? And also don't forget, double strum is half of our bluegrass strum as well. So once you get double strum down, you're going to be off to the races when it comes to the bluegrass strum. Let me just give you a little example of what the double strum sounds like. So double strumming goes like this. It's down with the thumb, just on the top string, up with the finger on the first string, down with the finger on all the strings, and then back up with the thumb. Sounds confusing, but it's not. It's just basically down, up, down, up. And once you get it going, okay, and again, I use this as an accent kind of a thing. Just let me play this first part of this song through here, and you'll hear the double strum kick in a couple of points, and it makes it sound like the song is speeding up without going faster, if that makes sense. All right, let me play this through for you here. All right, here we go. When the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in. So you could hear it, right? Like like a little brrr sort of a sound. And it really adds a cool little effect to your strumming. All right, so double strum, just as a quick reminder, double strum is half of our bluegrass strum as well. So once you get double strum down, your bluegrass strum will also come right along. Like it's quite fast once you get this down. So let's just kind of back up a little bit and work ourselves some building blocks towards double strum. So first of all, let's just talk about our paintbrush. So it's just hitting that top string with your thumb, and then you're brushing the rest of the strings with your finger. You guys been around for a while, you know this strum, right? Top string, all strings, thumb, finger, just like that. Now, when we talk about double strum, all we're really doing here is cutting a paintbrush strum kind of in half. All right, so stick with me. So what we're going to do, instead of it just being paint, brush, we're going to cut paint in half and we're going to make it double. So think about it this way. Double, double, okay? In the same amount of time as we use for paint, we're going to go and make it to double, double. And all we're doing is we're hitting our thumb just like we would on paintbrush, but we pluck our finger back up. Double is the way to think about it, right? Just do that with me. Okay, now think about paintbrush again. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cut the brush part in half. All right, so now we would have paint, brush. Double strum is we're going to cut it in half. Double. Now, instead of just brush, we're going to have, okay? Brushes now. So we're going to brush and flick, okay? Sounds like something out of Harry Potter. Swish and flick. Okay, so it's double. So it's thumb, finger, and then brush up. Just do the brush up with me. Brush up. Okay. Brush up, brush up, brush up. You can see how I kind of anchor my fingers here as well. That might help you. I find a lot of people are doing way too much wrist motion, okay, when I'm watching students. So sometimes it helps to just kind of anchor your fingers. You can put just your baby finger or your two fingers here on the top of the instrument, whether you're playing a standard ukulele or your banjo ukulele, okay? Brush up. Just work that for a couple minutes. Okay, now we're going to put it together. So we're going to go double really slowly and then brush up, okay? Double, brush up, double, brush up, double, brush up, okay? Double, brush up, just like that. Double strumming, okay? One more time. Double strumming, double strumming. Okay, and just take your time with this, folks. Like, this isn't going to happen in 5 minutes if you're just starting to learn this. It's going to take you a little while, but just commit to it. Spend yourself, like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes a day. Just sit there. Okay, and till you get that muscle memory going. And once you get it, man, you're going to love this strum. Because again, as I mentioned earlier, this is also a part of our bluegrass strum. So bluegrass strum is just taking paintbrush and then doing double strum. So it's paint, brush, and then double strum and paint, brush, double strum and paint, brush, double strum and paint, brush, double strum and, all right? And here's what it sounds like once you get it rolling. Doesn't that sound cool? All right, and once again, just take this strum though and break it down. I mean, we're focusing on double strum, and I'll show you here why in a little minute. But you put it together, and man, you've got such a cool strum with the bluegrass strum. All right, let me show you a couple other little tricks here. Okay, so let me just show you. I'm gonna play this through again and just give you a little idea of how I'm using the double strum and how I'm using the bluegrass strum. All right, so we're gonna use we'll use When the Saints Go Marching In. So that's a full bluegrass strum. When the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in, I want to be in that number. Hear the double strum? When the new day begins, whatever the words are, bum, 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 bum. You can hear it, right? It really creates the sense of, whoa, this sound is going somewhere. It's really a rhythmic kind of a break that grabs the listener by the ear. All right, so, and it's up to you wherever you want to throw that in. Again, I wouldn't do double strum for too long because then it just becomes monotonous. But when you throw it in there every once in a while on certain chords, whether it's seventh chords or whatever, it doesn't really matter, it really adds that nice accent that you're looking for. Okay, let me show you another little trick that you can do here. It's kind of a lazy way, or I hate to use the word hack, but it's for your bluegrass strum. All right, let me show you this now. All right, so if you want another little shortcut on your bluegrass strum, here you go. So we talked about how it's paintbrush and then double strum and. Okay, now what you can do here, and you may have noticed it, I might have actually done it in the sound sample just a minute ago, is you can shortcut the double strum by the last thumb flick. All right, so instead of, you're just gonna go, so there's no extra coming back up. Okay, so all we're doing now is we're taking that paintbrush and we're just cutting the paint in half and we're leaving the brush alone. So it's not paintbrush, it's. And I call that the finger drag. Finger drag, finger drag. Okay, now I do that quite a bit when I play bluegrass style, all right? So just listen now and you'll hear it. I'll try not to do too much chord bouncing here, but I don't know, old habits die hard, so I might start doing a little bit of hammer on here. So anyway, just listen and you'll hear it. And then I'll throw in some full bluegrass drum where I'm doing the extra thumb come flicking back up. And again, it acts as its own kind of little bit of a accent as well within that one strum. So here, just listen up and I'll play it through again. Here we go. Finger drag, paintbrush, finger drag, paintbrush, finger drag. Full bluegrass now. Finger drag. Okay, you can hear the difference, right? All right, let me play the song again, and I'll alternate back and forth from one to the other. Oh, when the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in, Lord, I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in. Yeah, I'll do a little extra double strum this time. When the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in, Lord, I want to be in that number. All right, so you can see how just an extra little flick of the thumb here and there can make a huge difference to what the rhythmic sound is like in your strumming. All right? Give that a try, folks. And again, take your time with this. Double strum and paintbrush, double strum and paintbrush. And try the finger drag as well. Paintbrush, finger drag, paintbrush, finger drag. And you can use whatever song you want. I just picked When the Saints Go Marching In. I'll just do a little version of that, and I'll give you a song sheet with some chords and everything so that you can play along with it and try it out. Don't forget, right? So if you feel like we're going too quickly with things, hit the little settings button. I'm not sure what corner it's in. It looks like a little gear. And go to playback speed and just turn the playback speed back to like 75% or 50% or whatever it is, until you get it. Don't rush it. Don't try and play it like it's super, super duper speed. All right, I'll play the song through, play around with it, try the different speeds, and then come back and we'll chat a little bit more. All right, in this week's video, I'm playing the brand new Kelly brand Banjo ukulele. These are a tenor scale closed back banjo uke. These have just come in. And we've got our intro sale is still on right now. These are selling for $199 Canadian, which is about $145 US at the current conversion rate. So get your orders in. I'm going to put a link down in the description. Thanks to everybody that's already purchased. We're going to run this special, which also includes a bit of a tariff buster kind of a thing. 3 Plaidman lessons one-on-one with me online at no additional charge. That normally sells for another $150. So you're getting more than your dollar's worth in what you will be paying in tariffs. All right, get that while it's going. Again, I can't do this forever because I can't have too many students, to be honest with you. But that comes with the instrument. Oh, it comes with a really nice padded gig bag here. Keeps your instrument nice and safe. Look at that. And we also have the tuner, okay? And you can make a choice of what strings that you like on the instrument. Anyway, I'll put a link down in the description. Check it out. Christmas time's coming. I hate to say it, but get your orders in now and don't be disappointed. All right, back to the video. All right, so what we're gonna do here, I've got the words, the song sheet up for you here. Now, again, talking about the bluegrass sound, what you want to do is start to run into your sevenths, okay? So, the basics of the song are, it's just 3 chords, okay? When the saints say, go marching in, when the saints go marching in, G. Lord, I back to C, wanna be in that number F. When the C saints go marching, G or G7 in. All right, now what I'll do, you'll see here, is I start to run my 7ths down, and that really gives you a nice sort of a bluegrassy kind of jazzy sort of a sound. Let me show you here. When the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in, Lord, I wanna be in that number. When the saints go marching in. So you hear how that kind of takes you down that really unbalanced path. You know with the 7th chord that you got to go someplace else. It's like I always kind of explain it as if you're off balance. You got to put your foot down, and that's what a 7th chord sounds like to me. Right, one more time. In when the saints go marching in. All right, a little trick you can do here too. Instead of going to your C7th down here, you can also do a C7th up here if you want to. Okay, because it's the same note. Right, so at the 3rd fret on the top string there. And when you go to the F7, what I do, F7 is just dropping your 3rd finger here at the 3rd fret on the 3rd string. Just like that. Now what I do is to give it that sort of, I don't know, sort of a jazzy ragtime kind of a thing, you can slide it in from the 2nd fret up to the 3rd fret. Like that. Hear it? So I'm going to play this through. I'll do a little bit of singing, but I'll leave us room for some just instrumental. We'll just play it so you can hear it, okay? And we'll do a little bit of the extra double strum accent if you want. When the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in, Lord, I wanna be in that number. When the saints go marching in, just play la la la, la la la. When the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in, Lord, I wanna be in that number. When the saints go marching in. One more time too. La la la. All right, folks, such a fun old tune. Folks, if you haven't subscribed already, do me a favor. I'm trying to get to 10,000. Hit that subscribe button and let me know that you're enjoying the content. And until we see you next time, folks, keep smiling, keep strumming, and have fun. Maybe with one of these videos right over here. Bye for now.